Back to Unicorn Dust Designs, you guys. If you are new, I'm Sammy. This is Unicorn Dust Designs. I just said that. And I do DIYs and wood signs. Today, I got fancy for you guys. You don't have to thank me. I know it's something different than a graphic t-shirt, but this right here, la 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 la, this is the theme of our video today. I got super inspired by going to Menards. Yes, the hardware store. I got inspired to get in this because I will attach it right here, this beautiful picture of this skull with butterflies, and it was so gorgeous, and it got me Pinteresting right away when I got home. And then I was like, all right, we're getting blingy and we're getting bougie with it. Like, I am about that life for sure. You guys might see me in my graphic t-shirts all the time, and I might wear yoga pants like 98% of the time, but there is this bougie soul inside of me, and it is always dying to come out. So this was a perfect opportunity. Hopefully you guys like skulls, because majority of it is based around skulls. But I promise you, if you stick around, I will turn you into a lover of everything blingy and everything skulls and Halloween. All right, you guys? So with that said, let's go ahead and get into these crafts. All right, we're gonna start this DIY with my inspiration piece that started it all. So I'm taking the Dollar Tree skull and candlestick. This did come in black, so if you happen to get that, then even better. But I did have to spray paint it with a matte black. And then I also spray painted my skull like a chiffon chalk. I will link everything down below, you guys, anything I mentioned. And I love the color it turned out. Like, it was the perfect color. It wasn't stark white. Then I get this vinyl decal that I created. And I'm using this Cricut like glitter vinyl. I don't know. It is so thin, so it was super nice to use on this because I had to kind of shape it to the skull. And you'll see even here, like, I had to kind of lift up my vinyl again, stick it back down, and it took some of the paint off, which I thought made it look even cooler. Okay, more Dollar Tree. Got these from the Dollar Tree. But I guess I'll show you this vinyl sticker for, look at how sparkly. So cute. Okay. So these came in a 2-pack. They do come in different colors. The one that I had got pink and blue in it. At first, I thought I was going to paint these, but I actually ended up loving the color that it was. So I kept it as is. Then, because we're going glam and bougie, y'all, we need to add some crystal eyes. So these, you guys, I will try finding them. One of my subscribers and friends, Mickey, sent these to me, and they were perfect for these crafts, let me tell you. Now, do you know what I'm watching on TV and what part that is? Comment down below. So we're going to go ahead and hot glue those in. And I'm so sorry for some of these shots, you guys. It was really hard trying to like film with this skull head. I could not get like the right view over here, but just like that alone, she is cute. Acrylic Gems. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to get our candlestick. Now, you guys, I wish, you'll see in the other DIYs, I wish I would have hot glued the skull more like on the base of the chin so you could really see all of it. I end up just putting it like in its regular natural position. And I regretted that because you can't really see all of her beauty if you're looking at her. I mean, like, you would have to look all around, you know? So like this, I feel like would look really good on like somebody's coffee table where like you can see all of it from a lower position. But I wish I would have positioned it better. But I couldn't, you guys. The hot glue, oh my gosh, with these skulls, that thing wasn't budging. Like, I could not get that off. So now I'm taking some pink flowers from Dollar Tree, another Dollar Tree butterfly, which broke on me, but don't worry, your girl will fix it. Ooh, look at how cute. I love this. And I stuck 2 of the flowers on there. And I will put what flowers these are from Dollar Tree. So right now I'm like, that's cute, but I think it needs another flower or something. So we're going to not, okay, maybe I didn't. You guys, look at this one. Okay, this one is so cool. Spray painted it matte black. Y'all, this is like Terminator's bougie girlfriend. Like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I am using my Arteza, I still haven't looked, sorry y'all, gold paint. And this stuff is so pigmented, and it was very, very metallic gold. And I loved it. And all I'm doing is taking this super thin brush from the Dollar Tree, and I am just coating that on all the little cracks in the front of the skull. I wanted to give it a little bit more dimension, and of course we're going for fancy and bougie. So I didn't want to just leave her matte black and go on with it. We needed to add a little extra. So that is what we are doing here. And I'm just playing around with it. Like, I have no idea, y'all, when I'm starting these. I have an idea in my head, but I don't know how far I'm going to take it until I start. So for these, I spray painted a wooden ball, gold, obviously, that's what color it is. And like I said, I had no idea where I was going with this. So I just grabbed everything that I had that was blingy or jewels or whatever. And I'm just going to go with the flow, but it ended up working out because she is gorgeous. Terminator would be super happy with her, I'm pretty sure. So this is me just thinking. So I am going to go with the gold ball. This is like the biggest in the Amazon pack, I believe. So I don't know. What is it? 24 millimeter? I don't know. And we are going to stick that in one eye. And hopefully I sped this up for you guys so we don't have to go like slow-mo, okay? All right, so I got these pearl gems. They were like sticker ones, but my subscriber Mickey sent these to me, so I don't know where they came from, you guys. I'm sorry. But I know that they have similar ones at Dollar Tree, so get those. So at first I started sticking them on one by one, and then I realized I needed to start using some hot glue. No, sorry. Then I tried super glue. And then I tried hot glue. Now, I got out my precision glue gun right here. This is perfect for detailed work, you guys. My hot glue, my bigger one, it was burning me. So, obviously, because you're having to use these little tiny gems. So I got this glue gun out, and it is perfect for tiny jobs like this. It's very precise. You don't get it all over the place. The gun itself is smaller, so it's kind of easier to work with when you're doing this. These gems, you guys, the like diamond looking ones, I've had these probably since I was in high school. Okay. So your girl don't know where she got them from at all. Obviously, I like to keep everything because I definitely know I've had these since high school. They've been buried. So we are putting these to use. Now, I got this, you guys, from the Dollar Tree, the black ones. And amazing. Okay, so they come off together, the little round diamond and then the like teardrop shaped one. And they were so good for getting like in the little crevices, and you can move them if that makes sense, because they're on this like clear sticker stuff, adhesive. So I would just put them in between like my spaces and kind of just move them around, and they worked great. Great. So I definitely recommend picking those up if you want to do these. It was so cute. And they have colorful ones too. So I am just going with it. I tried everything. You could see the sequence. That was like a big HE double hockey sticks no. So we didn't go with that. And then I spray painted the base of this candle, you guys, with my gold metallic spray paint from Rust-Oleum. It is, you guys, you will see, it is so good. Now, this is how I wish I would have glued the first DIY. See, it's like up on the chin, and you guys, these are so lightweight, like they don't move, and it stands up perfectly fine on this. And I don't know if it's like the plastic on these heads or what, but like they're on there and they don't go anywhere. And all I used was hot glue. But look, sorry, I don't know why it's in that angle. All right, look at her. Okay. She is going to a masquerade ball. So I was convinced that this skull needed a hat. You'll see I keep trying it. And I got inspired by the hat. And then I started with the pearls. These are just from Dollar Tree, you guys. I wish I would have grabbed the pack of pearls from Dollar Tree that had like the smaller pearls in them as well. These are like the big ones, a medium-sized one, and then they have a pack of like super tiny ones. Wish I would have grabbed those because it would have been nice for like little filler to put in there, but regardless, this turned out so pretty. And I'm just starting again from like the eyes and kind of like working down the curve of the skull's face. The hot glue holds up super well. Didn't have to use anything else with her. And yeah, I love it. You see Everly stacking all my stuff over to the side. Always up in my business, you guys. Let me know after you see all these, which skull project is your favorite. I don't know. I can't decide. Like I was so excited to make all these. I just started going and it started flowing and dang, look at me, I'm a rapper. But it was so, I don't know. I was feeling super bougie and loved making all of these. And this, you guys, if you like therapeutic stuff, turn on that YouTube, watch some hauls and just make these because it was so nice just sitting here playing around. Do you see how I'm like convinced this skull needs a hat? I was like convinced. I even try little party hats, which I was going to turn into a witch's hat. But it was like, she looks too elegant, you know, for like something like that. So then Masquerade. She's going to the Masquerade, okay? But this Masquerade mask is, it's not fancy enough. It ain't doing it for me. So we are going to redo this mask for her, okay? Because we want her looking the bomb when she goes to this party, okay? So I'm going to cut the straps off and we're going to save those because we could use those later or something. I'm going to cut the straps off and we are also going to rip this janky flower off. It was not doing it for me. And at first I thought I was going to attach another flower, but no, got inspired again with pearls. And I think this just adds like the elegance to that matches the skull. So again, just using those same Dollar Tree pearls. This is the Dollar Tree mask. So this whole thing is Dollar Tree right here. And I'm just trying to cover up all of the hot glue from the flower. Look at how that would just look pretty, you guys, if you wanted to wear it. All right. And then, of course, not filling the silver at all with our gold skeleton head. So I'm taking that same gold paint, my little tiny brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint all of the silver with the gold. And I feel like changing this to gold changed the entire look of the mask. Like it took away the cheapness because I wasn't digging the silver. So look at the difference right there. And now all I'm going to do is hot glue our mask on. I'm just trying to find like where it sits best and where I should apply the hot glue so I don't have it running everywhere and look at all messy. And then that's it. That came out so cute. I already am going to start decorating the shelf that sits behind me with all of these. And I want to make a ton more. Like I want to fill our house with these for Halloween. I think they're just so gorgeous. All right, here's a super easy one that I just thought I would throw in there for you guys. Because, I mean, drink your coffee and look glam doing it at the same time. Why not? So this is the Dollar Tree mug, and I'm going to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol to kind of clean it up, and it'll help the vinyl stick to it as well. This vinyl I used, I bought some time ago, and it's Cricut, and it comes in like a silver, a rose gold, and like a bright gold. I will try linking it down below because it's gorgeous, okay? I am cutting little notches in this so that it will curve with my mug. Now, you guys, this came out super crooked because I'm like talking to my husband at the same time trying to do this and was not paying attention. So don't talk about it, okay? I mean, she's still gorgeous. So I'm taking this off, but seriously, this vinyl is so gorgeous. Like it has, what do you call it? Like a wrinkle texture to it. Does that make sense, you guys? I know there's another word for it. I know there is, but look at when I hold it close up. See how it looks like metal, wrinkled, gorgeous, basically. Death before decaf. Okay, you guys, real quick. DIY challenge. That went fast. So I will have to do a separate video on that. Okay, this is our next DIY. So I got inspired by looking on Pinterest for this, and it was initially like, I don't know, it looked completely different. Never mind. But I did get inspired by looking on Pinterest. And all I'm doing is taking leftover hardware from Dollar Tree projects, hot glued it to the back. Now this is the 11 by 14 canvas from Dollar Tree. And I did spray paint it with the that chiffon color and a little bit of pink. And then I'm taking these are from Dollar Tree. I think everything in this, yeah, it's all Dollar Tree, they're called Willow. So they came in like a purplish color, burgundy, and yellow. I was at the Dollar Tree this week, and I know that they still had some. So go grab them. And I'm going to start with kind of laying these out, seeing what I want to do with it. And then we are going to, I started hot gluing them to this, and it was working pretty well. But as I started layering them, it wasn't working so well, and it was getting very thick in the middle, I guess you could say. So as you'll see, I will start once I kind of wrap them around here. Then I start realizing, oh, look, I could just tuck them into each other since I had glued the base already. So that was pretty nice. And you're going to hot glue above, like on top of it with other things anyways. So it worked out. So now I'm just kind of stuffing them inside of each other, under each other to get the desired look. And I know this looks toe up right now, but I promise it comes together. Okay, I promise you. So here's that. Okay, now I'm taking the skull. I spray painted her pink because she's gorgeous. And I'm taking my, I'll link it. I got it for Christmas. My husband gave it to me. It's the wood burner tool. And I use that to cut our skull in half. Now at first I thought, okay, I'll just put some hot glue inside and then stick it. But I didn't think it would be like hold that well. So I'm getting the piece of styrofoam from the Dollar Tree. We're going to put that inside the skull just to give me, I want more security. Okay. So we're going to put that in, and we're going to cover the sides anyway. So I am going to get hot glue and go around the top outline of the head because we want to make sure this is glued to the canvas. You don't want to hang it up and then the head fall forward. So make sure you secure that down. Okay. So flowers. I will put what these are. I think the purple ones are just called roses, but these pink ones are called something else. Now, I actually spray painted these pink and the cream ones because I was trying to downplay their brightness. Well, it didn't come out exactly the color I wanted, but the texture it gave these flowers, and then it kind of stiffened them up. I loved it. I'm wishing I would have sprayed the purple ones too, but you guys, I love the spray paint on these flowers. They just look, I feel like higher end. I guess, maybe. I don't know. Like, look at how fluffy the one on the top left that I didn't use looks. And it's like stiffer and fuller. I don't know. But you guys, we're going to add gems because we need her to be a little bougie. Okay, she needs to be a fancy girl. And that's it. There she is. I am obsessed. All right, this one was last minute. And I just made it this morning because it was calling to me. I needed to make her. So look at how beautiful this gold spray paint is, you guys. Like, it does not look cheap at all. And I am obsessed and want to use it on everything. So spray painted her. And we are going to add some crystals to her eyeballs. But of course, you know. And then we're going to move on to her ham because we want her blinged out. Like, we want her fancy. She is going to a party and she is going to kill it. So let's add that ring. Let's add that ring. Add that bling, girlfriend. I swear, you guys, I'm going to be that old lady that is covered in bling, okay? So right here, I'm just taking my fine tip hot glue gun. And I'm going down the creases of the spine. And this is that Heidi Swap glitter found it at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to do it for this side and the next side of our skull. I just think it added dimension. But yeah, back to me being an old lady and blingy. I'm going to carry around one of those bedazzlers and just go up to like teenagers and be like, you want me to bedazzle your purse? Or your shirt, or I'm just going to be covered, you guys, head to toe. Okay, so I've had this wreath. It's from the Dollar Tree down in my basement forever because it was so wonky. Like, it was so lopsided. I didn't know what to do with it. So I was like, perfect opportunity for this wreath. Like, it's going to get life right now with her. They're going to spend eternity together. Okay, so this I kind of just sat naturally on the wreath, and then we're going to use some floral wire to attach her. Now, you guys, she reminds me of like the acrobats, you know, that are like in the hoops at like those fancy parties, like Great Gatsby party. And she is going to live her best life. Like, she is the one throwing the party. So she's like so rich and fancy that she's like, hey girl, get off that. I want to try it. And she goes up there and she's just living her best life. She is. I think that'll be me, like, you know, 20 years from now. That'll be me. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So back to her and her life. So I just attached her by the head, and then I'm just attaching her by one of her legs. And this is totally enough security to hold her in place so that we don't have to worry about her moving about, because we want her to stay here. And look at how cute she looks. Just that positioning is like awesome. Okay, so I got these picks from Walmart. They were only 97 cents. Not sure. I think they just came in black. So I am just stuffing these in the branches of this wreath, which was awesome. And I should have done that with the flower instead of hot gluing it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And you guys, when you pull the leaves off this, it actually has like a metal stick, which made it super easy to just stick in the branches of the wreath. So that was very convenient. So I am just going to follow this around, play with it. I know I don't want to cover the entire thing, but I definitely want to glam the wreath up for sure. So we're going to play around with them. I'm going to move this under her legs, but see how skinny that the like metal stick is? It made it so easy to put into this wreath. Like, I love it. I love them. I'm so glad I picked these up. If you guys did not know, Walmart carries florals. They do, and they're pretty inexpensive. They have a lot of the 97-cent stuff. The roses I'm using in this one are from Dollar Tree. They're like the dark blue, have a little bit of purple in them. They're super pretty, and I checked those, and those just say roses. They don't have any kind of special name to it. So then I'm going to add one more on the left side, and then we are going to add another, I believe, to the top in a little bit. But look at how easy and effortless that was. Like no hot glue except for my flower, which I didn't even technically need to use the hot glue. And now I'm putting one up top because I want to cover the hole on top of the skeleton's head and then also the wire that I attached to the wreath. And then I don't know why, but I felt like there was like a hole right there. So these little roses come with one bud on them. And I had 2 packs of them. So I end up getting another like rosebud from the other, I said pack, bundle of flowers. And sticking that right in between the 2, like that hole you see right there. Just gonna cut that off with the wire cutters. And again, I'm just like sticking this in those wreath branches. And here she is. She is the life of the party, y'all. Look at her with her bling ring over here. And that sparkly black. I love her. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. Love it.
Where did you set my skeleton?
Let me know again which one is your favorite, y'all. I love this. Perfect for Halloween glam. Perfect for like bedroom decor. If you want to go like super fancy in your room or I mean, whatever. I'm obsessed with these. Imagine if somebody has like a boho theme going on, this is her right here, living her best life. And she wants to live in your home, but she's in mine. Sorry. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I know skulls aren't really everybody's thing, but I was just feeling super inspired by that skull that I saw at Menards and knew I needed to do something with them. And it is amazing what you can do when you're crafting and feeling inspired, because I had such a great time creating these, and I hope you guys had a great time watching. If you guys make any of these or anything similar, tag me on Instagram because I love seeing y'all's creations. I think it's so fun. And you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking and sticking around for all of my nonsense, because I know I could be, what did somebody call me? Wackadoodle? A wackadoodle? Goofadoodle? Wackadoodle, I think it was. But I'd rather be that than normal and boring, right? Right. Okay, you guys. I'll let you watch the remainder of this. There's bloopers at the end, and I will also be doing a video to explain the open invite DIY challenge. So make sure you have your notifications on for that. All right, you guys. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. Today is Friday. Yay. Now,